Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Mariah and I'm a real estate agent here in the beautiful state of Oregon, and on this channel I make videos sharing tips for anyone who wants to buy, sell, or invest in real estate either now or in the future. So if that's you, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bells for more free tips. Today's video, I'm going to just be sharing how exactly step by step to buy a home in Salem, Oregon, or really anywhere. Our office is in Salem, but we work in Salem, the Willamette Valley, and the surrounding areas. So the reason I wanted to make this video is because we've been getting some calls and emails recently from our viewers who are out of state and wanting to move to Oregon, and I thought I would just make it easy and simple for you and just break it down in a few steps. So I've written out in my phone the steps for you guys, and I'm just going to read it off to you. Step number one is find a real estate agent to work with that you trust. It's super important to work with someone that you trust. By the way, if you don't already have someone, I'd love to talk to you about what we do and see if we might be a good fit for you and help you out in any way that I can, and be your agent. Also, another thing that your real estate agent can do is send you to a lender. Something I always want to do is make sure my buyers are working with a really good quality lender, because I've totally seen a lender either save a deal or break a deal. And so the lender that you work with is actually a very important decision. And if you're out of the area, you're probably going to want to work with someone who's local here. So talk to a real estate agent, find someone who you're going to be loyal to, because I think something that a lot of buyers don't realize is that realtors don't just get paid to show you houses. Like, we are independent contractors, we are paid commission only, so we only get paid when you close on your house. And that being said, we will show you 100 houses if that's what it takes. We'll work with you for years if that's what it takes to get you into the right home, because our goal is to have your best interest above ours. But we want our buyers to know up front that we're only going to work with them if they are loyal to us. I think a lot of buyers don't realize this. They'll call like 10 different agents and have them, like, one agent show them this house here and then another agent show them another house, or they'll think that the best thing to do is just call the agent on the for sale sign and have the listing agent show them the house, which you probably don't want to do, because you want your own legal representation. You want your realtor to have your best interest in mind, not the seller's. So that's something to keep in mind also, is when you pick an agent, you're going to want to stick with them and you're going to want to be loyal to them. So that's the first step, is pick an agent to work with, and I'd love to help you if you need someone. And then your agent should have a good lender recommendation to send you to, which leads me to step number two, which is talk to your lender. And your lender is going to be able to answer all your questions about money. So basically, they're going to be able to tell you how much money you're going to need to put down, if any, for a certain property. They're going to be able to tell you like how much property taxes are going to be in a certain area. They're going to be able to tell you what your monthly payment will be at each price, and all of this is going to help you determine what price range to be looking in. And a lot of buyers are going to want to start looking before they have that pre-qualification letter, but you really don't want to be looking until you know exactly what price range to be looking in. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time. Step three is to meet with your real estate agent, either in person at our office or over Zoom, or even just a phone call will do. But basically, in this meeting, you're going to want to, one, get any questions that you have about the home buying process. We will answer that during that time. And then we are going to want to find out everything that you're looking for in a home as specific as possible, so that we can set you up on a search to get homes sent to you as soon as they hit the market that fit your exact criteria. Because especially in this market right now, homes are selling so fast that you're going to want the home sent to you the second it hits the market, not when you see it on Zillow and it's already sold, because Zillow is very unupdated. They say that they're updated, but they're so not, and I would highly recommend against looking on Zillow for houses. If you're a buyer, you're going to want to be on our property watch instead of Zillow. So step number three is to start setting up showings and going to look at houses. And if you're out of state, we've totally had times where we had clients who didn't even buy the home or see the home until they closed on it, which a lot of people don't want to do, but sometimes that's just the situation you're in and that has to happen. So if that's the case, we will totally FaceTime you in the house. That is something that we've done before. Or if you're going to be flying out to Oregon, if you're not from here, then you're going to want to book your tickets and set up the showings with us, your agents. Or, you know, if you're already in Oregon, then of course we would just set up the showings for when you're available. We'll go look at houses, however many houses it takes until you find the right home for you. And I don't recommend We've definitely done this before where we've showed like 10 homes in one day to a buyer, but I usually recommend against it because at that point, all of the homes start blurring together. I mean, honestly, I think like 3 homes in a setting is ideal. If you have to, maybe 5, but if you show them any more than that in one day, then the houses kind of start blurring together and you forget which one was which, and it just makes the deciding process a lot harder. So start looking at houses. Step number 4 is to write an offer. Once you find the house you like, we're going to put an offer on the house, and then your offer is either going to be accepted, rejected, or they're going to counter back. Once you guys finally come to an agreement, we will open escrow, and you will have your inspection. That's step number 5. It is the buyer's responsibility to pay for the inspection. You are going to have a 10 business day inspection period where you can get your inspection, ask the seller to cover any repairs that come up. And if, say, the home needs a new roof and the seller isn't willing to fix it, then you're able to back out if you want to. Then the next step is have your appraisal, which the buyers, it's their responsibility to pay for the appraisal as well. And basically that's just making sure that you're not overpaying for the house, making sure that the lender is going to lend on it. It is worth what you're asking. And then step number 7 is to finally close and get the keys to your house. So I hope that explained the process in a way that makes sense. If you have any other questions that are like more in depth on the home buying process or the home selling process, then shoot me an email. I'll put my email address right here. We'd love to help you out. Again, if you live in Oregon, we'd love to help you. And if you're making a move outside of Oregon, we'd love to help you as well. We'd love to help set you up with a solid realtor in your area. That being said, thank you for taking the time to watch. I'm going to end this video here. I'll see you guys next time.